Today in the garden, one chapter ends and another begins. Hello, good morning everyone. Come join me today as we are gonna be harvesting onions and planting beans and tomato for the next harvest. You can tell that these onions are ready because the tops starts to fall and they turn yellow. We planted two varieties of onions. We have white Creole and early girl Texas grano. For the white Creole, we planted them because they have excellent storage. They store for a long period of time. And we planted early girl Texas grano because they grow big. And of course, they're both tasty. These onions are easily pulled from the soil because I did not sow them deep. There it is, fresh onions straight from the soil. These onions were sowed July of last year, and I transplanted them to the garden October of last year. So from sowing to harvest, it took us 9 months. Every onion is different. Some are big, some are small, but each one tells a story. After harvesting, I let them dry. I'm using this table outside and I'm putting the onions on top of the cardboard. So I think this is a pretty good spot. It has nice airflow and it's not in direct sunlight. And it's also protected from the rain because it's under the patio cover. We planted a lot of onions because we love onions. We put lots of onions when we cook beef steak, pork steak, chicken steak. Almost every dish that we cook in the kitchen, we use onions. Now I know some of you might say, onions are cheap. Yes, they are cheap in the store, but the price you can't compare with the experience of growing them, nurturing them, caring them, harvesting them. It hits different when the vegetables that you use comes from your hand, from your sweat, from your effort, instead of coming from the grocery store. These onions, they're not quite ready yet. We might as well harvest them, but we will be leaving 2 onions that had flowered so that we will collect seeds from those onions. The harvest in this area, we will prepare them, clean them up, and store it in the fridge. Now that the onions are out, it's time to sow some seeds. In this area, we are sowing asparagus beans. In the Philippines, we call this sitaw. These are vining plants and it will utilize the trellis in this area. Asparagus beans is a versatile plant. We use them in different dishes, such as asparagus beans adobo, sinigang, dinengdeng, kare-kare, and some other dishes. In this area, we will be planting or sowing some bush beans. We love beans in the garden. For the beans, we can store them for a longer period of time. We can put them in the freezer, we can can them, or we can enjoy it right away. It's also a very versatile vegetable. We add it in different dishes, such as dilaga, pancit, or by just blanching it. They're super delicious, nutritious, and healthy. In this area, we will be planting 2 Roma tomatoes. We plant them deep, and of course, we add some fertilizers. For this tomato, we are using garden sown, and we are adding bone meal to provide more phosphorus and calcium. We are also adding fresh compost to provide organic matter for the soil microbes to use, as well as the worm, and they will provide worm casting to supply nutrients for our tomatoes. This is what I love about gardening. One crop finishes, another begins. The garden is always moving, always giving, always teaching. For me, it's a place where I find peace. From onions to beans, from harvest to planting, life in the garden never stops. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. May God bless you always. Goodbye.